My name's Matthew, and I was here to unleash myself, I think. Um, to connect to power sources that I've denied, to connect to parts of myself that I have been severed from. Come here to dream bigger. There's a lot. I just got juice. It was a pretty strong exercise.
Well, let's go ahead and just share what's fresh for you, and then I'll get back to the other two questions.
We did the exercise where you're connecting your limbic brain, your reptilian brain, and your cortex. And my fucking reptilian brain is so powerful and so big and so strong and so juicy. And it has so much energy in the world. And I have not been dreaming dreams that are capable of giving it an outlet. And of all these stories about like how I need to make money, how it needs to be smaller, how I have to settle, how I'm gonna hurt people if I express in that way. And some of them are, they're valid concerns, but suppressing my own life force to do that is no longer acceptable. And it will continue to be that way. And I'm sure there'll be a wave and it'll go up and down and up and down and up and down. But I feel alive. I feel really strong. I feel connected to my genitals. I feel connected to my penis. I feel connected to like my root. I almost feel connected to my yoni in a lot of ways. Like this idea that like I have a vagina and that like this can receive like right there between my legs. I mean, it's fucking good. Things I would normally not even say. I feel like there's people in the world that can hold that can meet that. And that's been witnessed to me through the last couple days, and it's been witnessed in my life, and I see places where I've moved away from those kind of people. So if just the actual courses of energy moving through my body, and like not just coursings of energy like I'm tasting it, but like connections to my own source, connections to sources of energy that I have not accessed. I've been pulling energy down, or a lot of heart energy, but there's like a lot of juicy, dark, void, primordial energy in my body now that like comes from me, that comes from the earth. And it feels so good to connect to that, and I've seen it as lower than. And so I'm excited to see how that pours out into the world. I'm excited to see, how I hold that and dance with it. Yeah, and who my new dance partners are, and then how my relationships with my dance partners that I already have grow. And, I hope this spreads out, and I believe it will spread out through my whole community, through my family, through my lovers, through my friends, through people I haven't met yet, my unborn children, my ancestors, the whole planet. It's good. I mean, it's big. And it's so funny because if you had asked me this, an hour and a half ago, I would have been like, I'm sick, I'm tired, I feel full, I'm kind of done, I don't really know what's going on. So, it's a dance. It goes up and down. But one of the things Elena talks about is, and one of the things I've experienced in my life is that, like, there's a wave, but it's spiraling up, and it's also moving up and down. So there's a sense of peaks and valleys. I totally appreciate my life, but definitely my valleys now are probably higher than my peaks were 5 years ago. Yes. Well, I've witnessed people release here. I've witnessed people cohere. I've witnessed people make connections in themselves. And just in the act of witnessing them, there's been a somatic release in my own body. The way I feel seeing live theater and watching another human being, or actually the way I feel watching a movie, because we're talking about the video medium, watching another human being go through an authentic connection, an authentic release, like letting go of some real bullshit or making a true realization about themselves, actually experiencing their suffering, witnessing their suffering, acknowledging the fact that they have trauma and letting that trauma be accepted and then move through their body. It's incredibly powerful to my system, and I've experienced it witnessing people, so I can imagine watching this video, or watching a video of people actually going through that process would trigger something in me as well, and in the viewer. And I'm sure just my eye contact and my presence, because I feel really fully present. And right now, I'm sure that has a catalyzing effect.
And what's next for you?
I think some rest and integration, and then some dreaming.
Ooh, all
Some
right.
play, yeah. Some water, some sun, some sand. And some nuts and bolts on the ground work, actually, as well, to integrate this and to like create a scaffolding so that this energy that wants to come out has a larger structure to move through.